just using my knee to kind of support her here. She's kind of leaning against me, so I'm just using my knee here as a bit of barrier to keep her walking on there. You can see she struggled at first to hop up there. She kind of bombed her head off this. I actually want to remove this. Dom, no! It's going to knock my phone over. So we got her up here. Now, again, that was the hard part, right? Just getting her to think that she can confidently step on this moving platform, right? That's the hard part there. And working her through that is the part that most people wouldn't really push through, right? They would see her plant her feet like that, and then they would go back to using, more food or whatever the case is. To keep conditioning this. Now, we've done a lot of counter conditioning with the treadmill. We've introduced food as a way to get her up here, but the moment it starts moving, she has zero desire to even take food as soon as it turns on. So we've got to work through that stress. We can't allow her to just say, hey, I'm going to shut down and give up on this. Because she's not even shutting down, right? She's just willingly saying, no, I don't want to get on that, even though she knows she's capable. Clearly, right, no issues, right? Once she does this a little bit more, she'll be more and more comfortable. And boom, we've increased the dog's confidence and the dog's ability to do things that she didn't think she was able to do. She was too scared to do, right? It's no different than when we begin grooming with a dog. They hear that Dremel turn on or it comes close to their nail and they feel it touch their nail. They think that they're going to die because of that unusual sensation, that unusual machine or that feeling, whatever it is. And they try to go into flight or they try to resist it instead of trying to overcome that new thing, right? And what we want is to teach our dogs to be a little more resilient and a little more able to overcome new things without resorting to tactics like fight or flight. And that's what we got here. Now she's comfortable doing this. She's going to get more and more comfortable doing it as we go along here. And this is good. This is good confidence building for a dog like Valkyrie who struggles with these new surfaces, these new situations. Good. Gently using the leash to bring forward there. We're not using the leash at all here, really. I will use it sometimes to guide dogs on the treadmill, keep them from, planting their head down or trying to get off. But again, we're not necessarily doing that here. So just using our body as a bit of a barrier here for her, a bit of a wall, so she feels more comfortable. And she's walking along just beautifully. There, she took a beef with a treat from me, so that's great. She doesn't usually take treats when she's nervous. So she's taking treats here, so that's very good to see that. You can't beat the treadmill as a form of exercise and enrichment for your dog, especially with our weather that we have here in Alberta. It's going to be, minus 20 plus. Minus 20 or less, I suppose I should say, in the next month or 2 years. So getting a dog acclimated to something like a treadmill is going to save you a ton of effort during those long cold winters. So you don't have to get out for as long of walks. You can just take your dog on the treadmill walk and let them out the backyard to do their business. Things like that just becomes very, very handy. And again, it's just a great form of exercise, especially for maybe a larger dog like this that can really use that exercise. We've got the incline set to about a 4 right now, but you can always up that incline, things like that would really, really help. Get a weighted vest, stuff like that will be really good for a dog like Valkyrie. We might up that speed and touch there. You want to get a nice comfortable trot once your dog gets used to the treadmill. You want a nice comfortable walk. You don't want that slow, having them to watch their step kind of gait. We'll get there. Relaxing along more. She's no longer putting pressure on my body. She was leaning against my body there for a bit. No longer is she doing that. And that's exactly what we're looking for, right? A little bit more independence in that regard.